Greetings, my fellow YouTubers. I'm Dole, aka the Big D of Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews, back again with another review in my spooktacular October. This time I bring to you at long last Sugar Hill from 1974, released by American International after they had already had success with a couple of scary blaxploitation flicks in the form of the two Blackula movies. Now, of course, I've already reviewed the first Blackula. If you have not seen it yet, check my channel and check it out. I haven't reviewed the second one. I might save it for later. The film was released in February of 1974, directed by Paul Maslansky, starring Marky Bay in the title role, along with Robert Quarry, Don Pedro Colley, Richard Lawson, and Zara Cully. Anyway, now I will not give any spoilers or anything because this is a very rare movie, so if you haven't seen it yet, there will be no spoilers or anything, okay? Because I will not reveal much of anything. And I will tell you about DVDs and what have you, okay? As soon as I'm done with it. Anyway, now the film actually took place, well, in Houston. Yep, you heard me correctly, as in Houston, Texas. This was shot down in Texas. That's really cool. Anyway, it centers on this amazing black gal named Diana Hill. Sugar, her fiance, Langston, calls her. That's Larry D. Johnson. Now, he's the owner of a nightclub. Now, when the movie starts, once after we see the American International logo, we get to see a real cool scene of some dancers and what have you. This dancing to the main theme of the movie, which is called Supernatural Voodoo Woman, performed by a Motown recording group called The Originals. You can look that song up on here. It's actually on here. And I think that's a perfectly good song for October and even for Halloween. Now, of course, this involves zombies. Now, when Langston refuses to sell his nightclub to a mob boss named Morgan, that's Robert Quarry, his goons eventually kill him by giving him a real savage beating to the death. And Sugar is hurt big time. So, soon Sugar later meets up with a former boyfriend of hers, Lieutenant Valentine, played by Richard Lawson. I think that's a pretty good performance. I actually like the performances we got from most of the cast, as a matter of fact. Especially Marky Bay. I loved her performance at Sugar Hill, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Now, just gets to have a meeting and what have you. And soon she seeks the help of a voodoo priestess named Mama Matrace, played by Zara Cully, who's passed away, well, about a year and a half after this, because after this, she'd be playing the original version of Mama Jefferson on TV's The Jeffersons the following year. Yeah, I think I made a mistake. I think maybe a couple years after this. I'm sorry. Not a year and a half. 2 years, I do believe. Yeah. Yeah, that would be it. Sorry, everyone. So, she eventually wants revenge on Morgan's men and Morgan himself. So, Mama summons the mysterious voodoo Lord of the Dead, Baron Samedi, played by Don Pedro Colley, who some of y'all know him best as, well, years later he'd be playing the sheriff of Chickasaw County, Sheriff Lil, on the Dukes of Hazzard years later. and enlist his army of zombies to help Sugar out in her revenge against Morgan and his goons. While Lieutenant Valentine is investigating the killings, unaware that Sugar's involved in this. Now, I will give you some heads up here. Let me see now. Remember this. It's gonna take me a sec. Yep. Now, actually, I'm sorry, everyone. I'm trying to find where I got this information from. Well, I know that they actually use, like, the bodies of... Oh, here it is. Here's the info I got. The zombies in the movie are the preserved bodies of slaves brought to the United States from Guinea, as a matter of fact. There, that's what I was looking for. I was trying to look this information up because I thought I'd let y'all know. Now, don't expect much of blood and what have you. There might be a tiny bit of spots of blood in some of this, but the film got PG rating, just like Blackula did. But, however, this movie wasn't well received too much, but it has become a cult favorite, though, I do believe. Yeah, it's been... Well, one critic dubbed it a humorously dated blaxploitation feature, whose zombies represent a throwback to the classic zombies, the zombie conceptualization of the 30s and 40s. Another one says it's a creepy, sexy, sleazy, and a borderline surreal amount of fun. It's a perfect flick for a Halloween marathon. Yeah. I think you'll really like it if you give this a try. But I better give you a word of warning, though. You're going to need all the luck you're going to need to find it. Now, you could the only way to find it cheap is if you rent or buy it on a streaming service, like on Amazon Prime or maybe Vudu. That's a streaming service I do know of that has that movie, and the same with Blackula. Because the DVD's kind of pretty pricey. I found it on Amazon, and it's pricey, though. Now you might have a little luck with eBay, though. Now, and of course, well, my source is saying Scream Factory has announced it, but I don't know when that'll be coming yet. That's going to remain a mystery. But, like I said, my sources have been wrong, and myself have been wrong before. Okay, folks? So if you really do want to see a real exciting, fun-filled flick with zombies, give Sugar Hill just one try, okay? I think you're going to like it. I mean, well, as long as the voodoo drum sounds of that play on certain scenes when one of the bad guys gets killed, I will say that might get to you a little bit. But I will tell you about the kills, though. I'm not going to give all the kills away because I don't want to spoil everything. I do know this one kill. I actually shared a clip from this on the Horror Enthusiast 101 group. Now, Sugar's got this one goon right where she wants it, and at a pigsty, and this, after two of Sandy's men, or should I say zombies, dump them into the pigsty, and Sugar watches and it's like, I hope they like white trash. Yeah, I know. I hope any of you of the color race doesn't get mad at me. I didn't mean any harm. Don't mean any harm or anything, but that was a funny line. It does have a few funny lines, just has some humor and stuff in my view, but it's pretty darn serious, though. Again, I'm going to say, I think you really like it. If you really want a revenge flick with a little bit of zombie feeling, give Sugar Hill a try. Now, like I said, try and find it maybe on a streaming service like Prime. Well, it's not actually on Prime for free anymore. You'd have to rent or buy it, or you can check it out on Vudu, or go to eBay and find it, because they've got it for much more cheaper prices than Amazon does, okay? Anyway, if you have seen Sugar Hill, tell me what you thought about it in the comment section. Like and subscribe to my channel. And I want to thank you very much for watching. One more thing I will mention. Most of the cast was pretty good. The story wasn't too bad. I like the music. And the zombies as well. Enough said. Okay, that's going to end my review. Now, join me next time when I do my next review, which will be on, well, something. Well, it's going to be another mystery. I'm not going to tell you what it is, though. So until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.